Welcome to the We Cool Game podcast.
Get it?
Joseph Carpe Diem putting in work from the AM to the PM.
Yes, sir.
Got a few of my nearest and dearest friends with me.
Yep. Got Jordan BK here. Another round, another week.
Come on.
Coca. I want a round of applause, bro.
You gonna get one, man. Come.
Do the double click.
We
Coca.
got you.
Jeez.
Obviously, Richard with a flair.
Yes, sir.
Steve Stinson from the Raffle Boys. Go follow the Raffle Boys. Got a few instructions for you lot as well. Like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on the bell.
Yep.
So, get all notifications from the We Cool Game podcast. Brother Richard, what are the topics? Chat to us.
We're going to start with Rondo's impact with the Los Angeles Clippers right now. Since he's joined, let's speak about that.
Okay.
Oi, Rondo. I think the most they could achieve, he could lead them to the NBA Finals still. If he didn't acquire them, definitely. If the Clippers didn't get Rondo, I don't think they had a chance to make it out of the West. But now that they've got him, I think they could. They have a chance to get out of the West. I still prefer Lakers and Denver ahead of them. But as I said on previous episodes, I've bet on the Clippers to win the chip in it, so I have to stick to my guns in it.
I think he glues them together quite well.
Yeah.
Like he makes them tick, makes them work. He knows what's going to go on the floor. He's going to make sure everybody gets their ball when they need it to have it. That's what they were missing before.
Yeah.
Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, they're not the typical like playmakers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So Rondo is what they needed at this time. I still don't believe they have enough to win it all, but I think they can get to conference finals. But it depends who they run into as well. So it all depends on seeding for me.
Yeah.
Where's the seeding going to land everybody in the West?
But I'll still take them over the Nuggets though.
Really?
Yeah. With Rondo coming, like.
Did they lose Lou Williams in that trade? Though?
Yeah. Yeah, but this season they ain't really been playing like that. So.
He's in Siberia.
Wait, do you think Rondo's a Hall of Famer?
Defo. Yeah. What you done at Boston?
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to build a championship winning team, who are you taking, Rondo or Westbrook?
So I'm taking
Westbrook.
In their prime.
Yeah.
So I'm taking Rondo.
Westbrook.
It's IQ. Rondo's IQ compared to
I'm
Russ's.
taking Rondo still.
I think I'd have
When
to
has
say
Rondo hit 50 points?
Never.
He don't
Average
need to.
the triple-double.
Yeah, but he don't need to do
This
that.
is mad.
distributor, man. Like if you want a typical quintessential point guard, you got to go for Rondo. He's gonna assist. He's gonna set up people.
He's gonna
As much
defend.
as
He's gonna steal.
Yeah, he's gonna steal. I love Russ in it. I love his energy. Like he's one of the most entertaining point guards of all time. But in terms of championships, it says it itself. Rondo's got 2. You know what I mean? Russell Wilson's got none. I know it comes down to circumstances, but look at the impact that Rondo's had on his championship teams.
All it is circumstance, bro.
Hold on. Russell West. I'm gonna go hot take here. Russell Westbrook is the most overrated point guard.
Rondo can't shoot.
Argue with
This is
yourself,
mad.
bro.
Neither can Russ.
But
Argue with
bro,
yourself.
man has averaged 80% on free throws.
That's how many years ago.
Can Rondo do that even? When
Since
has
he changed
Rondo
his
done that?
technique.
When has this guy learned even to shoot the free? This is mad.
Impact.
No, but Rondo has shown, and this is the reason why I'm saying that.
How can he be MVP and be dead?
This is why I'm saying
Russ was not dead.
This is why I'm saying Russ is overrated, yeah. Because how many point guards would you rather had ahead of Russ that have lesser stats? There's Bear.
What? Only maybe Chris Paul, bro.
What?
You haven't
Steph or Russ?
Steph.
Dame or Russ?
Dame.
Kyrie or Russ?
Kyrie.
That's now though.
Even if we were to go back to old
now.
point guards, it'll be even more
How can you
unfair.
talk about MVP this way? So there wasn't a time.
I don't even think you should have got it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I've said it before and I'll say it again.
How can someone average a triple double?
He should have got it.
He's dead.
I'm not saying he's overrated.
Big O, all this stuff. But yeah, Russell's done it how many times? What's going on? LeBron James, he's meant to have all these facets to average a triple double without even sweating. Yeah, Westbrook.
But the thing is with Russ, yeah, it's not even a hate thing, but Russ
It
is a
is.
superior athlete in it, so he can average a triple-double in his sleep, but his impact
Oh,
is overrated.
W's, boy. W's.
bro. Because he's an
Fam,
athlete.
he lost to Donovan Mitchell,
Because he's
fam.
an
I don't want to hear
athlete,
talk
you know
about
he can
circumstances.
drive in on you. The
Fam.
other day, my man dunked it on what? The whole... Bruv, come on, man. You know with Westbrook, if he cuts inside, he can dunk on you.
You don't mind.
And with that, he can dish it out to the free, bro.
Do you know it's well?
Rondo cannot shoot.
It doesn't matter.
So
Stay
he
wide.
has to be a floor general.
Hold on,
he has
hold
to
on.
have the screens. He has to have
Did you
the
watch the finals just gone?
pick and rolls. What?
Did you watch the finals last year against the Miami Heat?
Bro.
And Rondo was bossing.
Rondo was
Yeah,
balling.
I'm like, he was the third best player on that team.
Yeah,
He was-
bossing it.
So you can't be disrespectful to Rajon Rondo, bruv.
No, but I'm talking about Westbrook's ability, bro. He's got the
Listen,
ability to actually score on, man.
has got more ability than near enough every point guard in the league, but you'll take, like, how many point guards am I taking ahead of Russ? Steph, CP3, Dame, Kyrie, James, am I counting James Harden?
Yeah,
James
yeah.
Harden. Who
We
else?
take Luca.
Yep, Luka.
What?
Over Russ, most definitely.
But that's the same. That's the
Nah,
same
it's not the
productivity.
same, man.
What?
It's not the
For
same.
me, what I'm concerned about the most.
Done the
is
kick
W's,
away. We
W's,
can't
W's,
shoot,
innit?
bro. Luka done the kick.
I'm more concerned
Dead.
about W's and how you impact in the playoffs, isn't it? I've seen other point guards perform better in the playoffs and like actually have more impact on their teams. So you've seen Chris Paul. Every team he's left and gone to, they've improved vastly by
Fam,
so much.
they traded Russ and CP like for like trade.
I feel like
And
this is
CP3
an
is
attack
finished.
on Russ.
It's not an attack.
Don't
on
get
CP3
it.
not finished. That's
CP3 is not finished.
I actually
but
don't get it. There's
they
other
trade-
guys in the league that you could do this with, bro. Not Russ.
Fam, CP3 took Houston, OKC 7 games against James Harden
It's on Russ.
and Russ.
Yeah?
And Russ is losing to Donovan Mitchell. Allow it, man.
Bro,
There's
they're
levels
a
to this
good
point.
defensive team, bro.
Fam. Is that
I'm
circumstances?
hearing a lot of excuses over here. Though.
I'm hearing bare excuses.
That's
bro.
what I'm trying not to do, but
I'm
it's
hearing
cool.
bare excuses.
If
fam.
Scott Brooks is your coach and that, it's calm
Nah,
in here.
nah.
It's calm.
So nothing is.
Who's coaching the Utah Jazz?
Bro, they've got a
Oh.
unit there, bro. Ingles.
Um,
Whatever, man.
Son-
Goldberg,
Ben
they're a
Schneider.
good defensive team.
Fam, that's what I'm saying, fam. I'm not hearing the excuses for us still. I'm not. But anyway, I digress.
Lucha reports said that they're taking Kyle Lowry over Russ.
Oh hell no!
What's going on? This is
Taking
what I mean,
Kyrie.
man.
They're taking
I'm
Ben Simmons.
I'm not a Lowry fan personally.
Ben
they're
Simmons.
taking CP3, Dame and Steph. Is that Luca even? Wow.
Ooh.
Go on.
You see the Kyle Lowry thing? I hear it, but I don't hear it. And let me tell you why. If Kyle Lowry's got a player on the team that's better than him, I'd rather have Kyle Lowry as my second string player than Russ still.
Might as well just say Trey Young or whatever. Just everyone, Darren.
I've
just
seen Kyle
everyone can
Lowry
cheat.
crumble
Hey,
mentally.
Would you take? Would you
I've seen Kyle Lowry
Yes.
crumble mentally in playoff games, like, and just get
and
taken out.
and
I've seen you get dominated by LeBron every year, every
scared
conference
of him,
finals, every playoffs.
But what happened though? Who was his leader?
What him and
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan is probably the most
and then what
mentally
happened? Yeah,
fragile
as soon as
superstar.
LeBron,
DeMar
LeBron left, you got
DeMar
quiet,
DeRozan.
and then you went away. But it wasn't. I don't think
Yeah,
it was because of
that's
you.
what I'm saying.
DeMar
What-
DeRozan.
No, what I'm
Yeah.
saying, what I'm saying is, yeah, if Kawhi has got someone who's actually better than him, who can actually alleviate the pressure from Kyle Lowry, he'll perform. That is why in the finals, Kyle Lowry was playing out of his mind. You get what I'm saying?
It is. I don't even think so. Oh, who's the other guy that they've got on?
Fred VanVleet.
No, Fred VanVleet played well, but the other guy that they've got.
Siakam.
Siakam was playing
Siakam
cold.
was playing out of his mind too. Fam,
Cold.
Spicy P.
He's dead.
He ain't even spicy. He ain't even spicy, cuz.
To be honest with you, I don't even think Kyle Lowry is the
Speaking of
the best raptor of all time.
oh, he is, man.
Vince Carter for me personally.
Fam,
Personally.
This guy to get the first round.
Vince Carter did not win a chip.
Don't matter.
It matters, man.
It don't matter.
Kyle Lowry's highest points guy. No, sorry. His highest assist guy. He's probably played like top 5 games.
I know why
for them.
people hate on Kyle Lowry still. I know why. Because as a point guard, skill set, he's average.
Yeah,
I get it. But,
He has heart.
he's made the right decisions. Isn't
like, you get me? But he's done more
You have heart.
as
so
a
what?
Raptor. As a Raptor, he's done the most. He's been there the longest.
Yeah.
You get me? So, I'm not taking Vince Carter as a... Vince Carter is an overall better player than Kyle Lowry. No one's
Yeah,
even
of
going to
course.
argue that. But as a Raptor, Kyle Lowry is the greatest Raptor still.
Fair enough.
Speaking of the Raptors played the Washington Wizards this week.
Oh god.
Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double. Did they win? Of course not. Of course not.
Bro, who plays for the Washington Wizards?
Bradley Beal.
Oh,
Bradley Beal, bro.
yeah. Who else?
Fam, who plays for
And
the
he's still playing
Raptors?
Gortat.
Who plays for
And
the
he's still
Raptors?
playing man like
Gortat.
Gortat or whatever his name is, bro.
Fam, who plays
What's
for the
going on at
Raptors?
Washington, bro? Washington is dead. Pardon?
Who plays for the Raptors?
Siakam.
Fam, who is
Siakam,
Siakam,
There's
cuz?
Fred Van Vliet.
Fam,
still.
who is Fred Van Vliet, bruv? Who is he?
Guy's a good
Fam, you know they're like 20 and 20 and 30, bruv. The Raptors are X.
They've regressed a lot.
The Raptors are X. So if we're talking like this is the Eastern Conference champions Raptors, it's
the
not the
Raptors
same
are
team.
There's such a big difference in the East between the
Raptors are
top three
super
seeded
dead.
teams and
Yeah,
the rest of the
yeah.
and the rest of the East. It's mad. If you look at the top three teams of
It's just
the
Philly,
Sixers,
Nets, and Bucks.
and the Bucks, the rest of the East is dead, like fully washed. It's crazy.
Man, try and make
Bucks
it.
are a bit dead as well.
Man, try.
No, Bucks are doing it.
Drew Holiday, I respect him, but
No, you know what it is. You know what it is. Yeah, I feel sorry for Giannis. Like the archetype of player he is. They're asking him to put up 28, 13, and close the game out. And it's like, bro, he's never like the player archetype that he is. He's the archetype of like a Shaq.
yeah.
Where they'll dominate for like 3 quarters or
Yep.
3 quarters and like the first part of like the fourth quarter. And he'll
They
normally
need
have like a
another
back,
guy,
he'll
need
have
another
like
guy
a
to close.
backcourt guy that will close for man.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton's not that
When he
guy.
closed up the paint.
Let's see what Drew Holiday. Let's see how much Drew Holiday can help Eric Bledsoe, Giannis in it. Because if it actually works, the Bucks could come out the East. They could come out the East.
Nah. Best go to the conference finals. Don't make
The Bucks could come out.
You don't think they could come out the East?
No way.
Actually, they could, you know.
Fam, they could come
They
out
could.
the East. You know
Brooklyn Nets, their centers.
Fam, Brooklyn could get got, fam. You lot are moving like...
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying
Got by who?
You lot,
Fam, they could get got,
LaMarcus
fam.
Aldridge.
are you lot
hasn't got feet.
forgetting about the 76ers?
You know Brooklyn's having Achilles heel, you know?
Yeah, man.
Fam, who they get and got by?
Fam, they
DeAndre
could...
Jordan
Fam,
and LaMarcus.
they could get any...
It's not
But
bad.
any good team with a decent front court could get at Brooklyn still.
No team's outscoring the Nets.
You're not outscoring. You're not outscoring.
Full power. No team's outscoring the Nets.
But I think they can get got. Like
Fam,
I
they
think
could definitely get got.
My
Maybe
people-
1 or 2 games, but not 4 times. No way.
Yeah, no. I think personally, I think the Sixers come out the East. That's what I think. If Embiid stays healthy, Sixers come out the East.
Nah,
I like their team. I like their coaches. as
Nah,
well.
Ben Simmons ain't that guy. Plus Doc Rivers, he's a dunce. So
But the thing is, you not say that. But then I honestly think last year was more on when he was at the Clippers. It was more on the players that were playing for him. It's not like he didn't have authority over them players to say what he wanted to do. What he wanted, didn't it? I know he's telling Ben Simmons and Embiid, "Yo, you got to do this."
to be fair with Doc last year, he didn't make the adjustments fast enough.
Nope.
No, and
And
but,
left it to the players' hands.
yeah, but that's you when you make the trade that the Clippers have made to get Kawhi, not trade, but you got Kawhi, you made the trade to get Paul George. The coach has no authority to say anything to any of the players. You can't say you got no power there.
But it's Doc.
It doesn't matter.
His coach,
It
Kevin
doesn't. It
Garnett.
doesn't matter.
To
Ray
be fair,
Allen,
with the
doesn't matter.
Clippers, like the owner, like he like has a proper say. So
Do you think the NBA, the players have too much power now?
I don't think they have too much power. I think it's always been a players' league anyway. But
Yeah,
I just feel as though there's certain levels. So when you're a superstar like Kawhi Leonard is, and you've just come off a championship, and you've come to the LA Clippers on your own accord, then
yes.
you basically demand that the only way I'm coming to LA is if you get Paul George, and you've given up all those picks. You can't tell Kawhi Leonard anything. Like the owner could, but the coach, you can't tell him anything. That's why man was coming in flying from San Diego to come play games. You can't tell him nothing.
Yeah,
But now
that's
he's
why
with these young
Montrezl is
kids
getting
in Philly. He can run his team properly. Do you get what I mean?
So you think he's gonna come out of the East for that?
I think so personally.
Is there any shooters at Philly? Who they got?
They have.
I would say Danny
Steph
Green,
Curry.
but he's been
Danny
Huh?
Green's actually been shooting better
Steph Curry's brother.
at Sixers than he
Yeah.
has when he was with Lakers.
before the
Yeah,
All-Star
no,
break
he is.
though. He was stinking up the joint. Before the All-Star break, Danny Green was stinking up.
Even Tobias Harris was playing quite well for them as well. Low key.
Yeah, it's a 3-horse race between the Nets, the Bucks, and the Sixers. Any of those 3 teams could, and I think it's the same in the West. Denver, Clippers, and Lakers. It's a 3-horse.
So you're just gonna wrap.
Yeah, it's gonna have to jazz like.
Yeah, I'm still. But let's see. Like they're moving mad this season, but it's not like they have a playoff run where I could be like, yeah.
It all.
It's always capitulated in the second round. So until they show me otherwise,
it's always
To be
gonna
fair,
come down
Donovan
to
Mitchell was
it.
that guy. Like even last year in their playoffs, was dropping that 50 piece against.
Yeah.
against Denver,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
playing out of his mind against Jamal
Yeah.
Murray still. So
it all depends what happens in May and what happens in the playoffs. Like, how do these teams perform? Because no one's really given the Jazz, even the Suns, any hope. Because you just know what their history is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. This week as well, KD returned from his hamstring injury. Who did they play the other day?
Was it the Knicks?
They played the Pelicans. He dropped 17 points.
Oh, I mean, he was perfect from the field.
5 for 5 on that game. And was it yesterday? They played the Lakers as well. The Nets played the Lakers.
And we know how that went. Don't we, guys?
I'm gonna be honest, yeah. Had my laptop ready, NBA League Pass set up. I'm thinking, yeah, man, Brooklyn are gonna just sport the Lakers. I'm gonna come in today and I'm gonna chat was.
And how did your heart feel after that loss?
I was upset still.
It's burning, isn't it?
Listen,
I know it hurt right here.
man, like Andre, yeah. I can't lie, he was.
What did he do to LaMarcus Aldridge? Too small. Too small.
That's
Babied him. Too small.
Please, the game was already finished by then.
Yeah, they were just trying to build up a little narrative. It's calm.
The game was already finished by then.
But you know what though? In all honesty, he's gonna be a problem in the playoffs though.
Nah,
He-
man.
What, Drummond?
Yeah, he's gonna be a problem in the.
Nah,
If
man.
he's coming off the
This
bench,
guy can't make free
if
throws.
he's coming off the bench and he's playing against second string players, fam, he's putting up like 15
Fam,
points.
he's not gonna come to me. Like he's starting.
Because I think AD don't like playing at the center position.
Yeah,
Well, big
he's
forward.
starting.
But even then, I think he's not. Look, his game is very dated in today's league, innit? On Drummond. But what we get from him is what you need. You need like 16, 17 points. You need like 10 to 12 rebounds. That's all you need from him. Little things like that. Because then AD and LeBron can do their thing. And the only time I can see him really get into real trouble is if it's someone like another elite big, like someone like Jokic or someone like Embiid. Embiid's always had his number. If it gets to the finals, you can't play.
Any big that can kind of stretch the floor.
Any big that can shoot threes, it's going to be a problem. Like I say, Embiid always has his number every single time.
Yeah, but
Cooks
if
him.
Nets go small, then it's peak then. If Nets go small, KD play 5, play like what's the guy's name?
What, Jeff Green?
Yeah. Put Jeff Green 4. It's gonna be peak then.
I don't know how I
They
feel
have
about
to
the
be
small ball
cheated.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
I don't know how I feel about the
Can't
small
lie.
ball thing because if you're actually a good team, you could just bully man.
Yep.
You could bully man. Like
And I've seen Houston Rockets have.
They said the same thing about Golden State though, didn't they?
Yeah, but they've got almost perfect shooters. That's what I mean. You gotta be that, and you've got Harden.
So did the Nets. Low key, they got Joe Harris.
Harden
Joe Harris
is
didn't-
not-
Let's not do this.
Joe Harris,
and
fam.
Steph Curry
Joe
and-
Harris didn't score the other day until like yesterday. He didn't score till like the second or third quarter, fam. Like he got his first points in like the third quarter. I'm thinking,
Yeah,
bro,
fam, that's one bad game.
not even one bad game. But
Fam, the guy was like 16,
I swear,
16, 17
KD
points.
said
What
that
you
how
talking
KD said that how Joe Harris is as good as a shooter as Steph and Clay or something like that. I heard him say. Smoking that.
about? He never said that out of context.
Fam, what did he say then? 'Cause I'm pretty. It was
Fam,
along those lines.
No, he said that Stephen Clay, they were the gods, that he's a tier below.
He's not even a tier below.
Why?
You know who the tier below Steph and Clay?
Who?
Ray Allen.
No.
He's in the same tier as them.
Oh, I thought Steph and Clay were in a tier by themselves.
No.
Oh,
So what? There's Steph, Clay, Ray Allen, Larry Bird. Are they
Reggie
all?
Miller, they're all the same
Yeah.
tier. Then the tier below, that's like Joe Harris. Who else is there? Who else a good shooter like that?
Who else would you put in that tier?
Kyrie's a cold 3-point shooter.
Fam, Kyrie is fam.
He's a cold baller, but
You know what
I
isn't-
want to call him like a 3-point specialist and such.
Nah, but
Yeah, like I can tell the 3-point especially. Yeah, like he's a tier below. Yeah,
he's rating Joe Harris, man. I get it though. You got to boost man's morale when playoffs come. You get me? I hear that, but
No, but there's guys that can hit the big shot. Joe Harris can hit a big shot, bro. That's all he meant, though. You know that's all he meant, bro.
yeah.
He can hit that big shot.
anyway, let me not even hate on my man. 'Cause I want some hating vibe right now. Richard, chat to me.
What else is there? Yeah. You want to speak on Lonzo as well? What do you have to say?
Blood. You see Lonzo, yeah? He annoys me, bro, because I like Lonzo.
Here we go.
I like Lonzo. He'll have a game like a game he had against the Houston Rockets where he's can't miss. Then he'll have a game that's he'll have a game after this. Like, following up from that game, he'll have a game where he's at 2 or 3 for 15 from the field.
Okay. That's giving you an assist.
He's just mad inconsistent, though. I can't
That's
lie.
with everyone, though.
No, it's not, man. Allow it.
Fam, it is.
Yeah, with Lonzo, it's
What,
frustrating.
the thing with him, what is your
He never really builds.
what is your expectation of Lonzo? I know my expectation not high of him. So what are you setting as your expectation of him to perform at every night?
50.
I want at least 15 and 10,
Yeah.
45 from the field.
But he's not gonna
10,
get. But he's
15,
not gonna
15,
get 10 though.
15 points, 10 assists.
Yeah.
Okay.
15 points, 10 assists, 45 from the field, about 35 to 40% from free.
Was unrealistic though.
How is that
2
unrealistic? Fam,
steals.
Fam,
if
he's the
50
third option. How's he gonna get 10 assists?
He's the third option.
Yeah, he's the third option of the Pelicans. How's he gonna get 10 assists and the ball's not in his hand like that?
Okay, 15. Okay, 15 and 7. I'll say 15 and 7. 8 is a bit mad. 8 is a bit mad. We'll say 15 and 7. Yeah. 45% from the field. About 35 to 40% from free.
Fam, he's shooting 38% from free,
That's fine. But what about the other stats?
42% from the field, 40.5 points,
He's not doing too bad.
4.2 rebounds, 5.9 assists.
That's
1.4
just frustrating
steals.
because Lonzo could be at least top 10 point guard.
Yeah,
With his height, with his length and everything, yeah, bro.
he can defend as well.
He can defend.
And it's
well,
like, bruv, you know what makes it worse? His brother's coming to the league.
What's so good about Ben Simmons?
Breath smelling like Similac. And he's better than Lonzo.
Yeah,
he's
but
better
with
than
his
Lonzo
brother-
already, bruv. What's going on? Like,
His brother's actually a proper scorer though. You get it? Like he's a
With his
scorer.
brother, like he has a higher role for his team.
Yeah, like the ball's always gonna be.
but if
in
Lonzo
his
was
hands.
good enough, they'll give him that role.
No,
No,
If he
you've
was
got-
more aggressive.
Wait, no, you've got Zion.
If he was more
Yeah, you got
You've
Zion and BI.
you got Brandon
If
Ingram.
he was more
You're not
aggressive,
putting-
they
you're
would
not
give
putting
him
the
that
ball
role.
in Lonzo's hand like that. I'm sorry, that's not. If anything, I believe the ball should be more in Zion's hand right now as well. The way he's shooting, he's so efficient, it's ridiculous.
So what, do you think Lonzo should get traded?
fam, he's in the last year of his contract.
In last year's contract, I don't
Oh,
think they'll sign him to a big extension. I think he needs to be at a team where he's actually going to be the actual.
Yeah, the actual point guard.
That's
Yes,
the
but
point,
there's
bro.
no team. There's no team that he's gonna go to where he's gonna be the guy. He can't
No
even.
one said be the guy.
he
Just
can't
have the
even
ball
go
in
to-
his hands and let him facilitate.
He can't even go to the Knicks and do that. Like Julius Randle is doing his thing there.
Yes,
D
but
Rose
he-
is
yes,
there.
but he can have the ball in his hand and
He-
start facilitating.
Derrick Rose is dead, bro. What are you talking about, bro? What can Derrick Rose do? Can he shoot?
No, Derek Rose Randle will be tolerated on the
Bro.
podcast, fam.
All he does is reverse layups, bro. Man's really good at doing them under the rim layups, bro.
Listen, man, there's
Derrick Rose
slander
is
against
dead.
Derrick Rose.
Yeah, man.
After everything he's gone through and come
Derrick
back and still
Rose.
playing at a good level,
Derrick Rose
let's
is.
not do this.
You know he had a train, whatever, bro. My man is not a good person. Stop talking about Derrick Rose, like, bro. Trust me, bro.
It's all
You
allegations.
see him crying on
It's
YouTube and
allegations.
that. It's fake. It's PR, bro.
You're saying a lot.
Derrick Rose was running trains in Chicago. So.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Nah, we don't. Nah, Derek Rose has become a better player now that he's older. Still, he's he's a smarter player now than when he was younger in the Chicago.
This is
Bulls.
how Russ should be.
Russell is way. What?
You know, Ross is a better point guard than Derrick Rose.
Thank you.
Fam, the Knicks are higher
Thank
than the
you.
Washington Wizards in the Eastern Conference,
Oh,
though.
God.
No, I know that, but that's not down to solely
The Knicks
Derrick
are
Rose.
decent right now. They've got RJ Barrett and all
They're
that
playing
stuff.
well. Like the Knicks
Got
actually.
Julius Randle. They got activity.
Knicks fans are happy when they're being like they're 500. Like, do you know what I mean? Like they're happy that they're playing like at this level right now. They're cool with that. Do you know what I mean? But like, yeah, personally, my opinion is obviously, I think Russell Westbrook, across the whole career, Russell's been a better point guard than Derrick Rose. In my
Come on,
opinion.
man.
Nah,
That's down to injuries, though.
I hear that, but
They've both been injured.
not like that, though.
Yeah,
Russell,
not like
Russell's,
that,
Russell's
though.
been.
That's the game, though. That's the game.
Yep.
That's the game. Gotta charge it.
I think defo man are definitely hating on D Rose, but I ain't gonna argue about the Russ point still.
Yeah, let's move on to big Pierce.
What big what? Magic City Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Yo, Paul Pierce is my favorite now. I'm not gonna lie, bro. After
He was
that,
doing
fam,
the most
he was.
in those clips.
Is Paul Pierce married?
He's got a son. I know that much.
looking like an uncle at the end of a wedding party or something, but he's looking crazy.
Fam, you know what was funny as well? You know, after you got bagged, yeah, I think he must have
Yeah, he's
posted
married
the
still.
story.
Yeah, he's married.
I think he posted this story that the truth shall be revealed. And it's like, brother, you've been bagged.
You've been bagged.
You've been bagged with baddies.
Yourself.
You've been bagged with baddies smoking joints on camera.
No,
what
Was he
is there
smoking
to
weed, though?
fam?
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
smoking,
yeah.
fam. He was smoking weed, fam. He had,
I thought it was cigars. And
he,
that.
had, he had a baddie in the bikini in the back.
Yeah, but what's wrong with that though? Why can't
That
you get
is-
massaged?
So what's wrong with it? It's because ESPN is run by Disney. It's a family-friendly, very like clean
PG,
cut.
yeah,
very
yeah.
PG.
So if it was a man, would it have been calm?
What do you mean if it's a man?
If a man was rubbing his back and twerking, if it was men twerking,
What are you saying?
What are you saying?
This is not the show for
I'm
that.
saying, I'm asking
This
you.
is not the show for
If
that.
men were twerking in that
Bro,
way,
bro, let's
These are the views of culture.
Let's rewind this back, bro.
Econ game did not back these views.
You've gone way off track here, bro.
Listen.
I'm trying to see the issue. What is it? Because there's women twerking
Bro,
and it's getting
No,
massaged.
no.
These are
no.
exclusively the
I
views
thought
of
that was
culture.
No,
nice.
Paul Pierce, fam, you know what it is, yeah? Paul Pierce
Econ
represents,
game did not
he
stand by these views.
fam, he represents ESPN, yeah? So, you get me?
You
He
know what
can't,
comes with it.
he can't be moving like that. Like, so, fam, as soon as you drop the video, I must have put in the chat, like, yeah, ESPN are definitely firing him.
Bro,
and
God.
recording. Fam,
See, I
he's
saw
out
that,
there,
bro. I said,
like,
you're out of here.
It's not fair.
You're out of here, bro. Fam, ESPN is not going to tolerate that.
ESPN don't like weed heads as well, fam.
It's because he had a little massage and what?
This guy was stoned as well. Got stoned on the camera.
I can't lie though. I'm trying to imagine what that 08 Celtics locker room must have been like. I know it must have been bare
Jumping.
funny. Fam, and I don't
Like
rate
There was
KG.
no Instagram and no Twitter in 2008. They were wilding. They were doing the most, and you know it.
I know Ray Allen was bare sensible as well. That's probably what
He was just shooting.
They were tried home after the away game. Must have been mad.
Them man would have been him,
Gotta get
Kendrick
him,
Perkins,
Perk.
a joke, fam. Kendrick Perkins, KG, Paul
it's
Pierce,
crazy.
and you know Ray Allen was just on this sensible thing like, nah,
Yeah,
man, I gotta go shoot, and Perk and Paul Pierce like, we got some backwards at the crib, lace one up.
Just scooping.
Paul Pierce looking crazy, man. Not gonna lie, he's looking nuts.
Nah, he's funny still.
Too funny.
Yeah, Jason Tatum dropped to career high as well, 53.
I like that. That was a good little stat for him.
Did they win the game?
I think they did still.
Yeah, they beat the Timberwolves.
Oh, fair enough.
But you know, the Celtics are dead this year
Yeah,
though.
overall,
Yeah.
Celtics have been playing quite bad.
Jaylen Brown tries too much. That's why, man. He needs to
I like
understand he's not. He's just a
he's a good
defensive
player.
player, bro.
I
He's
like
a great player, but like
I think Brad Stevens will be gone by the summer. Personally,
that's sad.
I feel as though with that team, even though they're not got that all world premier players, but they one year in the East.
They've had their chances, basically.
You've had your chance.
Yeah.
You've been in the conference finals. You've had your chances. You could have last year in the playoffs. You could have done better. You know what I mean? Like you've underperformed. I think the team underperformed personally, and I think Danny Ainge is just
But
he hasn't
no,
done well with the picks he has. He has so many picks and he hasn't.
Boston
actually
Celtics
captured
are
any
mad
credit.
young,
To be
though.
fair, like he did pick Jaylen Brown, he did pick Jason Tatum.
That's fair, but you have all these
Exactly.
other Hall of picks where you could have gotten a superstar. You could have traded for a superstar.
Yeah, like there's Kemba Walker, like he ain't really performed this year either.
That's true, but he was injured at the start. as well.
Yeah. But
Like I feel as though they need that. Obviously, everyone's a move away, but I feel as though the Celtics need to make a big splash, a big move, to then propel them up in the East to be like, okay, we're actually can rival the Nets. That's what it is now. Any move you make now has to be to rival the Nets with KD,
Yeah,
with
true.
Harden, and with Kyrie. If you're not doing that, you're not winning.
You know what it is, yeah? I feel like with the Celtics and Danny Ainge, I think it's too much. Yeah, man. Boston are coming. It's,
It's been like that for years.
It's been like that for time. It's like, okay, cool, you're coming, but the Raptors have made it to the finals ahead of you.
Yep.
The Sixers are ahead of you. The Bucks are ahead of you. Like, what have you been doing? And people were talking like Brad Stevens was this. People were talking like Brad Stevens was Phil Jackson or
Stevens
something.
coach.
And it's like, bruv,
But are the Celtics team ready though? How old is he even Tatum?
No, but this the
Ain't
thing.
most of them like
no.
25 or something.
now, like he's at 23.
It's 23. But
Exactly.
No, but no.
It's a man's game.
No,
bro.
no.
Can't
You
dominate.
can't say that because even if you're 23, you've still been in the league since you was 18 or 19.
No,
whatever.
Yeah,
but you're not
19.
dominate. You're not
Like-
dominating LeBron James or
No,
Kawhi
I
at
do hear that,
23.
but you've been
You're not.
You've been
That's
deep.
why
You've
they're
been
not
deep in the
world
playoffs
class.
already. You've been deep in the playoffs
Yeah.
already. So it's like just you're 23 now, but when you was 22, 21, you were still cooking guys and going to foreign playoffs. So
Like
You're
the
gonna get
core's
that
still there. Like the core
inconsistency,
team
though.
is still there. Like they still have Marcus Smart.
as long as
still
the
have
main
Jalen
three,
Brown.
Marcus Smart, they have Jason Tatum, they have Jalen Brown. If they have them three and they build around it, yeah, they can contend.
But you know what though? I think the narrative that's been kind of pushed about the Boston Celtics is like they're ready to win now, but it's like no, man. We know they're not ready to win now. So,
Not now, but I think a season or two
Exactly.
ago, they could have made a good
Yeah.
run.
oh, what were they lost to LeBron?
Yeah,
Like
they
if
could have made
Kyrie
a
was
good...
healthy, they're going to the finals that year.
Yeah, but everyone was.
Actually, no, they played better without Kyrie that year.
They
Yeah,
did.
but they were feeling themselves, man.
Yeah.
They were feeling themselves a bit too much.
Yep.
They actually thought they could win without Kyrie.
Terry Rozier
They
was
actually
injured.
thought
Yeah.
they actually thought they could win without Kyrie.
Yep.
Then
Terry
LeBron
Terry
had to show
Rozier
them
went
like,
off.
yeah, you have to like, yeah, man. LeBron had to show them like, yo, this is me. You're dealing with. If you don't think you're gonna stand a chance, you better have all your troops. So them lot have got an inflated sort of ego and that. Them lot are trying to disrespect Kyrie and that. So Kyrie's like, all right, cool, say that and I'm bouncing. He's bounced now.
Nah, look
Oh
what
how
he's
the
doing,
mighty,
bro.
oh how the mighty are
Exactly,
fallen.
bro.
You want to disrespect
Come
Kyrie?
on,
You want
man.
to disrespect Kyrie Irving? You know who Kyrie Irving is?
Kyrie.
Literally.
You know who Kyrie Irving is? Pupil of Kobe Bryant.
Come on, man.
Listen, man, I still for Kyrie anyway.
Kyrie was dunking, fam. Kyrie's been dunking.
He's
I
been
think
enjoying-
Yeah,
Boy,
dunking
his
all
father,
year.
you saw that, innit?
he's been enjoying his basketball. He's been enjoying his basketball.
man's borrowed Kobe Bryant's hops. I'm thinking,
He's
bro.
been enjoying his basketball. I've seen it. But you know what it is? I just as a pessimist, you just gotta be like, yo, you don't know whether 1 week is gonna be like I need a little vacation to go away somewhere, or I need to go to a party. You know what I mean? For my sister's birthday, and pull off for a little bit. Do you know what I mean? And with the Nets,
They had the capital, whatever, bro.
Do you know what
We don't
you know
wanna
what
get into it, bro.
you know what it
My
is?
man,
To be
his
fair
head
to
wasn't
Kyrie
in the
though,
right place,
when
innit?
he does go on these AWOLs and all them things, yeah. When he comes back, his basketball is not really affected.
no. But what is it? What is
Say
it?
it
do-
again,
what
bro.
does it do to your?
That's a big
What does
stick,
it
bro.
do to
Say
your
it
team?
again. It's
Until,
true.
Listen,
Listen to what you just said.
I don't really want to hear from any Nets people until you actually win the chip.
Wow.
I'll tell you why. Shall tell you why. The reason why I'm saying it, isn't it? Because everyone can talk, say, oh yeah, they're playing like this so well. But like I said earlier, they've only played 7 games altogether, and two of your main big players have been injured throughout the season, and that could happen again. Touch wood, it doesn't. I want to see a proper, fully healthy team play.
All right, that.
Do you know what I mean? I want to see a fully healthy team play, but hamstrings can go like that. You know that with any sport.
Yeah.
You're
Keeps
playing
happening,
basketball and your
so.
hamstring goes, yeah, it heals up. But say you make a wrong
Yeah.
a wrong quick move
Again.
here. It's all about, do you know what I mean? It's all about the twitch. So if your hamstring goes, you got James Harden down, then what?
Yeah.
I don't think personally Kyrie and KD will lead you to the promised land. Just on them, just them two on their own. I don't believe that.
Nah, they definitely can.
Nah, they can.
Especially in the East.
I think they have to play out of their mind though.
Wait, so you think get out of the East? Yeah, but saying
The way that Kyrie's been playing this year.
Wait. So you think that Nets with just KD and Kyrie could take on LeBron, AD, Drummond, and the whole Lakers squad?
Yes,
And
yes.
win, and win 7
Lakers had
games.
Aldridge
7 games.
and Drummond was at Nets. It would be sold out.
You
If
think
it was 7 games, maybe.
win the
But
7-game series?
Against the Lakers.
Yeah. Just no James Harden, just KD and Kyrie.
yes.
And we never know.
I don't know.
I know we never know. I'm
Right.
happy speaking. I'm happy
Never know.
speaking. Innit?
Prior to James Harden coming, I
don't
said that
think
Nets were gonna
still.
win it.
I don't
So-
think. It depends. You know what? Yeah, because there's question
But
marks about
Anthony
everyone.
Davis, where is he?
Listen, last year
Where is he?
in the playoffs, AD was moving nuts. So I'm never going to.
Draining game winners.
He argued might have been better than LeBron in the finals, but you know they have to give the finals MVP to LeBron.
Here
But
we go. Here we go.
Anyway, I digress. Anyway, listen, Brooklyn need to come out. Barring health, Brooklyn will come out the East, but
I believe so.
Or it's LaMarcus Aldridge's
I,
fault.
I'm not gonna lie. I want the Sixers to come out. I like the Sixers. I think they're a good squad, but yeah, 7-game series. I don't know if I can take them.
Sixers
I'm
don't
I don't
find a
know
way.
if I'm not gonna put my money. I'm gonna put my money down on them and say, yo, Sixers are gonna beat the Nets.
But you know what
7-game
though,
series.
yeah?
Sixers will find a way to disappoint.
Why is everyone so confident the Lakers are going to come out the West? That's what I'm baffled about. And
I'll tell you why, because I think like we actually before the injuries went down, we're playing quite well, and the Lakers playing quite well. And even at that point, teams know eventually these two monsters are gonna come back. You might have forgotten that they're actually like still the reigning champions.
Do you know you still ain't played the Clippers at full strength?
And people like Dennis Schroeder, they've improved the team. Harold of Lakers are about. I can't lie.
And things again with the Clippers. Yes, you just got Rondo now. I still don't trust them. I don't trust him. I'm sorry, I don't. I've seen you lot.
I
Crumble.
trust the
I've
Nuggets
seen
the
you lot
most.
crumble mentally. I've seen it happen.
That's the
Kawhi,
bubble. That's the bubble, though.
You
That's
know,
the
you know
bubble.
when a man says he doesn't trust the Clippers, what he's really saying is he doesn't trust Paul George. And I get it.
Of course.
I don't really trust Paul George either.
I trust Kawhi.
Kawhi will comfy give you 25 and 7. Comfy. 25. Kawhi will give you 25 and 7.
But it's just I've seen like I know it's the bubble, but I've seen Denver cook you lot. I've seen Jokic do what he wants to do all game.
And they will.
They've had mismatches, though. That's
You know what I mean?
against
That's
Memphis.
a big mismatch. Like Jokic is a mismatch for anybody, barring AD. I think personally in the West.
Nah. He's got everyone.
Now they have Serge Ibaka. Now they have Serge Ibaka. He can stretch the floor as well.
Another guy's injured a lot.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Obviously, health is
everything.
To be fair,
Yeah,
with the
touch
way the
wood.
league is, there's bare players getting hurt now. Due to like the pace of the game,
I can't lie.
how many games have been played like back to backs.
I think that all
COVID
comes
as
down to COVID as well. In terms of obviously, how long ago was the season finished last season? They only finished quite. Obviously finished
Like,
later in the year, innit? They came back.
62 days.
They
Something
came back
yeah.
how long after? Like some of them had like a long extended break.
Yeah, but Lakers had like 62 days.
Yeah. So I can hear that. But yeah, I personally just don't trust the Clippers until I see it. Until I see it, I have to literally see it. I can't blind faith think they're gonna be in the conference finals. I can't.
They ain't got enough shooters.
They got everything. There's no excuses now. There's no excuse. If the Clippers don't get to the conference finals, done. Kawhi don't even re-sign. Don't even re-sign. Done. No excuses. There's no excuses. You said you wanted a point guard. You got a point guard now. Do you know what I mean? I've seen all the media analysts saying it that they need a point guard. They got everything now. There's no excuses. If they don't get to the conference finals, it's a wrap. It's done. I don't ever hear anything about Clippers again.
So, if LeBron doesn't win the chip this year, I don't want to hear no excuses either.
This is the thing. This is the thing again.
See.
No, the best thing. Honestly, he doesn't have. Look, apart from the debate that obviously we speak about the GOAT debate. I don't want to talk about that. He has nothing to prove compared to all the other players in the league. He's done everything.
Yeah.
The Clippers, he's taken. Think about it. He's come from the Cavs, taken the LA Lakers, who were in the basement as well. They were from the early 2010s, taken them to a chip already. Kawhi needs to do that now for the Clippers, or at least get them to a conference. We're not saying to get them to the finals. We're saying get them to a conference finals. That's how low of a level we're putting them at. You don't say, the Clippers got to go to the finals. No, you got to get to the conference finals. When have you ever said about LeBron? You got to get to conference finals. You never said that because you always expect to be in the finals. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here, man?
I hear you, so I hear you.
Try to defend it. I'd like it to.
No. When it comes to LeBron, you can't argue that. Obviously, the bar is set higher for LeBron because obviously LeBron's a better player than them, and LeBron's saying he's the second best player of all time when it comes to Jordan. So, boy, if that's the bar you're setting for yourself, yeah, the bar has to be to get to the finals.
But Kawhi also left Toronto, came in his little Cadillac, his 6'4", his little crown on his keys jingling, saying, "This is my town now." What did you do? You didn't get to the conference finals and the playoffs. LeBron did. LeBron got the chip. LeBron's still the king. You're there watching him with the trophy.
Is LeBron still the king though?
If you're the reigning champion, you're the king. Don't matter. Because when KD was cooking LeBron in his face, doing footers, yeah, everyone's like, "Yo, it's KD. KD's got it. KD's got it with an MVP." If you're the MVP finalist, and you're the reigning champion, you're the king.
Guys are still saying LeBron was still the king.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
When LeBron
always.
I'm just saying, innit? If you're the reigning champion, you're the reigning MVP finalist.
They were calling LeBron the king. They were calling LeBron the king before he'd even won a title.
Yeah, that's fine. But we're talking about now. Let's talk about now.
It's even when Kawhi won his chip, no one said that he was the best player.
Because he wasn't.
LeBron James is a GOAT, but he's not the most dominant player in the NBA right now, though. It's not.
He's not even top 5.
It's Giannis and stuff, bro. Can't do this.
What?
Fam, right now.
You're telling me Giannis is a better player than LeBron right now?
Bro,
Right now.
the activity.
What?
The
Right
MVP
now.
race
I'll drop
right
my mic
now.
right now.
Right now, you got no particular order. We got
Please.
Giannis.
Thank you.
We got Joel Embiid.
Thank you.
We got Jokic.
Thank you.
We got James Harden.
Thank you.
Dame Lillard, that's top 5 for MVP as well.
Someone pull up LeBron's numbers right now. LeBron's numbers right now. And the eye test as well. Look what you're seeing.
It's all eye test, bro. It's all eye
Listen,
test. The stats might.
LeBron's not
confuse
winning MVP this year, you know.
That's fine. He's injured. That's fine. I know he's not.
Nah,
I don't
but
think he will.
Even if he was healthy, he's not winning it.
LeBron's dropping 25.4 points. 7 rebounds.
This is all in his 18th year, bearing in mind.
7.9 rebounds.
Probably the oldest guy
And
cooking
that's
cooking
why-
guys like
7.9
this.
assists.
And
That's why he's not the most dominant,
And
bro.
allegedly the
'cause
best
he's
PE on the
18th year.
planet.
Bro, personally, I think if my opinion is, isn't it, like my top 3 players when all healthy, for me is LeBron, KD, and I would say for me at the moment, I think I prefer Embiid over Giannis. Myself.
Oh my god, bro.
Myself. I can't trust Giannis. I've seen him play. I can't trust him. Man can't hit no big
If he's
shots.
talking about based on this season, I'm not even really going to argue that.
Yeah, like
Based on big, bruv.
based on this season, he's
Embiid's
better.
not got a big shot.
What?
Got a big bruv. Embiid is not. Don't put pressure on Embiid.
I'm putting no pressure on him.
He's
I've
not
seen
clutch.
him cook guys
You
like
can't
easy
be
for
saying
fun.
Embiid is clutch.
I've
And
seen-
you know
seen him-
Giannis is dunking on everybody, bro.
Bro,
And then in the last 2
bro,
minutes, they close him out.
bro,
Oh,
in the
but
playoffs,
he's hit
in
45,
the
50
playoffs,
points.
in the playoffs, when they have time to key on him and they build that wall out and you can't run and do your Superman dunks, what are you doing? You're not doing nothing.
Bro, he's probably got 80 rebounds.
It doesn't
11
matter
assists.
because he's
Do you
losing. It
see
doesn't
what man's
matter.
doing? He's probably got 3 steals.
It doesn't
like,
matter, he's losing.
mad. No, because he's not with Dennis Schroeder. Like, he hasn't got the team set up like that, bro. You know you only
Wait,
know 3
what?
people's names in their team,
Bro.
bro. Middleton.
Bro,
Who do you know there,
You
bro?
got Drew Holiday still.
Who do you know?
Drew Holiday's a better player than
That
Dennis
JJ
Schroeder, bro.
Riddick looking guy,
That's
bro.
true.
They're
Bro,
dead.
That's true. Drew Holiday
Bro,
is better
Drew
than-
Holiday's a better player than Dennis Schroeder, bro. Let's not
Bro.
do this now.
But when you've
Let's not
got
do this,
Dennis
man,
Schroeder
please.
around KCP, other scorers.
Oh my! I'm
Man's
talking
in
about KCP. Do not do this to me right
The
now,
Bucks don't have any players,
Bro,
though.
don't do
I'm
this to
talking.
me, bro.
We're talking about the Bucks, bro.
Oh my god.
Bucks only have casuals, bro. I don't know their names. I just know Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Drew Holidays.
bro.
I don't know anybody
You're
else, bro.
talking about KCP, bro.
Lakers have Kyle Kuzma, like they've got
Oh.
bare 2.5 3-star players, bro. Bucks have bare half-star, 1-star players. Giannis is doing his thing.
That's because you don't know them. That's because you don't know them. That's because you
Yeah,
don't
bro.
know them.
I know I don't know them,
Bro.
bro.
half stuff.
Just getting them from Europe and stuff like that, bro. I'm telling you. They
Oh
drafted
my
good
God.
like that, bro. They're from the D-League around that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I
Absolutely.
look at them and it's like, who's that?
I've lost my
Paul
head.
Pusho. It's like, who's that, bro?
Yo,
Bucks is X.
I've lost
Yo,
my head.
boy,
They got Brook Lopez.
See?
PJ Tucker, PJ
See?
Tucker.
Got
Robin
PJ
Lopez is better than Brook, bro. Brook can't defend, man. I don't rate this stuff. I don't rate players that are not good
If
defensively.
you think Giannis has just got bums in Milwaukee, you're boying it.
Definitely.
Definitely, boy.
You're boying it.
Brook
still.
Lopez is a 2-star player.
Fam, they
bro.
got to the conference finals, fam.
Yeah,
Last year.
Giannis is a madman, bro. He actually is Superman Part 2. Real talk. Giannis is at Lakers. What's
And then
happened?
you had the Miami Heat cook them.
Bro,
They played zone though. They just killed them.
Tyler.
But that's what I'm saying.
Hero,
But this
exactly.
is basketball.
exactly.
No, let's not
and that's
do
what
this.
and that's what keeps
There
up. And
is.
that's why I was saying to Josh, stop talking about Brooklyn Nets and James Harden, because it's a team game, bro. Man's got
Yeah, it
Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler. They set up Bam
Let me
Adebayo.
t-
They're set
let
up,
me
bro.
say something
Bucks
right now. Let me
ain't
say
set
something
up
right now.
properly,
Let me say
bro.
something right now. Ask-
What's
please
the
ask
other
me-
white
please
you on their
ask me
team,
this
bro?
question.
Shooting threes.
Please ask me this question.
Bucks are
Ask me, bro.
dead.
If any player currently on the Miami Heat right now a
Better
better
than-
player than
No.
Giannis Antetokounmpo?
No.
But they've got
And-
6 players
but then-
that I know their
wait,
name, bro.
Wait,
Bucks.
wait, bro, wait. But in basketball, we all know that one player can have a big impact on how a game goes,
Yeah.
and can actually contribute to a W. Like, let's not go on like Giannis had no players last year.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler is an all-star, but I don't personally believe he's not a superstar in terms of like the ADs.
Yeah,
he's
of
not
course.
on their level.
Yeah, but
Do you know what I mean? Miami Heat literally took them out. Like, it was mad. They won a game when Giannis was down.
Eric
Do you know
Spoelstra's
what I
a
mean?
decent coach, bro.
Oh, he's a good coach.
My
He's a
man
great
done his
coach.
thing.
Good coach.
You can see it was like,
Good
it
coach.
wasn't a matchup thing. It was like,
But my
They
whole
got
thing
worked
is,
as a franchise.
You got to look at it like this. It's so mad because Miami Heat, they came out of nowhere last year, especially in the bubble in terms of their run to get to the finals.
Yeah.
And then after they dip back down this year, and now they're only building momentum up now again. Like, you should be beating that team comfortably to get to the conference finals.
Yeah,
You should,
yeah.
but-
The way you're talking
To the
about
finals,
the way you're talking about Tyler Hero, it's like, bro.
Man, he had one bubble
Fam,
season. Like,
even in the finals, yeah, fam, he was invincible, fam. Seckled him, looking like Alex Caruso, bro.
Yeah,
Alex Caruso ain't even bad. I'm not even gonna lie, but he's
I
just
like
he's just any brother, and he looks like 50, and the headband is, I just can't be asked. But anyway,
Tyler Hero's a rookie though, but
no,
Exactly.
it's not. No more.
yeah, not no more. But during the Barwick was a rookie.
Yeah, and he was cooking people in the playoffs. But when it comes to the time with the finals, he got shown what the levels were.
Yeah, actually, the Brown lads got to him.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, that whole Giannis talk. Yeah, I'm not here for it. The whole Milwaukee talk. I'm not here for it at all.
Nah, man.
Is there anything else, Joe?
what else happened this week? Have we covered everything?
Oh yeah, let's get to this week's games.
This week's games.
Yeah. This
Man,
week's-
man, try boy Giannis.
Just bumped my head, bro. I'm saying Milwaukee have like no players. Like,
I'm telling you, if Giannis was to buck up with like even Luka Doncic, he'll win the league, bro.
Yeah, thanks. I agree.
no, because Mavs team is dead. As a whole, the Mavs team.
I'm
ain't
telling
got-
you,
got
he's
better
that
players.
dominant, bro.
Wait, so if they swap Porzingis
Yeah, for
for
Giannis, quickly,
yeah,
easy.
I think they'll get further in the
Like-
playoffs than they have now. But I don't think they're winning it all. No way.
They're gonna win it, bro.
No way.
He just needs.
they'll beat
people
Clippers. I'm
that
not
can
gonna
stand
lie,
up.
they'll beat
Bro.
Clippers.
What, Luka Giannis?
Bro,
Yeah,
Fam, they're defo getting to the finals.
Yeah, bro.
they're not
On
winning. I
easy-
said
bro.
they're not winning at all.
They could.
They
No.
actually could, bro.
with the pieces they have as well.
Are we saying that?
Defensively, you're
Are we
not
saying
doing nothing.
is Giannis going to the Mavs? Or are we saying
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Straight
yeah.
swap.
Going to-
No,
Straight
one's down,
swap.
but-
Straight swap Porzingis for
Yeah.
Giannis.
I don't believe they're winning it all. Straight swap. No.
Giannis needs to get a chip, man, to stop all of this. To
I
actually,
rate him. I think he's cold. I just don't think like he needs another. He's a big bro. He's legit like 6'11", 7 foot. Innit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every big needs a cold guard
Yeah,
to
yeah.
play alongside.
He's a
Shaq
small
needed
forward, but
Kobe.
he
Do
can play
you know what I
big.
mean? He can dribble and everything, but you need another guard play. You need elite guard play. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't think I'd be cold?
that's why.
Imagine D Book and
Giannis.
Giannis. That would be cold.
Yeah,
That would be
very
cold.
still.
Do you know what I mean? We didn't even discuss the ESPN list of the under 25 players.
oh yeah.
That's what we didn't discuss.
Melo.
oh snap! Yeah, DB is probably the number. No, actually, is Doncic
Wait, read
under
out.
25?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
read out what the ESPN list. What was their top 10 at least? What was the top 10 players they had?
Top 10. Oh, where's this?
Jason Tatum is probably going to be there.
I think Bear Man are overrated, man. It's jarring.
Definitely.
Yeah, but that's for the media hype though. Like,
Is
like,
Batman the Day or there?
Like,
Top 5. Like who the top 10 was: Luka number 1, Jason Tatum 2, Zion 3, Ben Simmons 4, Trae Young 5, Karl Anthony Towns 6, John Morant 7.
Carl
What
Anthony
they had
Towns.
Melo like in the top 5?
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong list.
Yeah, ESPN
Yeah.
on the
Oh yeah,
25s.
it's ESPN. Yeah.
As much as wrong as it is for Lamelo to be number 3,
Yeah.
I'm not even mad.
No, I'm mad.
I'm
What?
not even mad.
I'm mad.
I'm not even mad.
LaMelo is not number 3.
He's not. No, he shouldn't be number 3. But the way he was balling this year, fam, I can't
Luka.
lie.
I didn't finish the year. Sorry.
Luka's number 1, Zion 2, LaMelo 3, Donovan Mitchell 4, Jason Tatum 5, De'Aaron Fox 6, Ben Simmons 7, Devin Booker 8.
Disrespectful.
There's Bam Adebayo 9 and Shai Alexander
10.
10.
Yeah, that order's out of whack, man. I think D Book needs to be up in the top 5, 100%.
Hey, you see, if Lamelo had stayed healthy, yeah,
Mm.
Charlotte would have made the playoffs. You know.
I hear that, but let's put it like this: they would have made. We're only talking about just this year. D Book has his sons at number 2. From that alone, I think even before that, D Book in the bubble was cooking guys as well.
Ah, yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Even before he's always cooked people. Do you know what I
Had
mean?
a
Still
little
had a
run,
good team.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They didn't lose or something like that.
You're
Hornets are
disrespecting.
still 4th, you know.
Yeah, Hornets can still make the.
It's still
playoffs.
4th. They're 4th still.
But
Right.
yeah, the disrespect to Devin Booker is crazy. I think he should be definitely up in the top 5, 100%. I have no problem with Luka Doncic being number 1.
Jamal Murray's number 13 as well.
Is he? Right? Is he under 25?
Yeah, he's 24.
Jesus.
Do you know what though? I think
Jamal
the
Murray should be in the
I
top
think
10.
the reason why Devin Booker is
That's a
slightly I don't want to say overlooked, is because he's relatively the same player. It's
He's always been
CP3 is the one that had the impact on the team. The reason why Devin Booker's getting spoken about now, in their eyes, is because of CP3's impact, and I think that's to be debated. Is it because of CP's impact or is it because of Devin Booker's impact?
But when it comes to Booker, like he's always been balling. Guys been still going for time, but just because the Suns have been losing all the time, like bottom 5 every single year.
The team was built badly. Like I think they drafted quite well. Like getting Ayton, that was quite a good sign. That's quite a good number 1 pick. Obviously, bringing in CP3 as an older statesman who can put it all together. Like sometimes you need that. Like sometimes people need the elder person to like bring them along.
That experience.
You know what I mean? That experience does help. That does exactly. Like D Booker, he's a 2 guard. He's not a point guard. Do you know what I mean? And CP3 helps with that in terms of he puts everything together. And I think they'll make I think they'll get second round.
Yeah.
Definitely, the Suns will get second round.
John Morant was 15th on the list.
John Morant,
that's disrespectful.
bad boy.
He cooks guys and gets
He
W's.
is a bad boy.
I rate him so. I love his game so much.
He's got the best nearly dunks ever, bro.
Have you seen that?
Bro, he almost put like Kevin Love to sleep. He almost put him to rest. Like that night, like he would have buried him underneath the
Bro, there's gonna be like a year where he's just gonna be dunking on man. You know, watch.
Brandon Ingram's number 11 as well.
Brandon
Brandon
Ingram's under 25.
Yeah, from this guy young, you know.
But it feels like he's been in the league for time though.
Yeah, like,
remember,
he
we're
came
seeing
when he
all
was
these guys
18.
from like 19, 18 years old, bro. And they're only like 24 now. So we've been watching it for a minute. Do you know what I mean?
Lonzo's number 24.
Sounds about right.
He's number 25.
Yeah, exactly.
Colin Sexton.
Yeah, sounds about right.
They're boy Lonzo still. They're boy Lonzo still.
Sounds about right.
But that's about right though. Still.
What is that Colin guy from the Cavs? Yeah.
Yeah. Jared Allen's number 23.
He might be better than him though.
Who? Colin Sexton might be better than Lonzo. No way.
Nah.
Boy. If actually nah, I'm not even gonna boy Lonzo like that. Still.
Yeah. With the games this week.
What games we had?
Thursday, Nets versus Sixers.
I'm tuning into that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Nets
Tuning into
versus.
that one. When they're saying that Harden will be back?
It's in like 3 weeks, I think.
He's another Kyrie masterclass though.
Do you think that the way the game's shaping up, obviously it's coming now, the season's going to start winding down soon. Do you think that the standards will stay the same as they are now in terms of the top 3 in the East?
So it's Brooklyn, Philly, and the Bucks.
I think Brooklyn are like a game ahead, right?
Nah, since they lost yesterday, they dropped to number 2. Yeah.
So 6 ahead.
Yeah. Same.
That is, do you know how important that number
seeding.
1 that seeding is in the East? Because if you're the number 1 seed, you're only going to play maybe one of the top 3 once. Whereas if you're like the number 2 seed, you might
play 2 then 1.
Yeah, you might play them 2. You might play them twice. You don't overexert yourself before a finals. You know what I mean? So that seeding is so important, and that's why I think it's very important for Philly to come first. So if Philly come first, I give them a better chance. I'm not saying they're going to win it all, but they'll have a better chance of coming out of the East because you're not playing these teams, the top 3 teams twice. You get it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's why I don't really understand teams not putting in effort in the regular season. I think Draymond, was it Draymond Green who was saying how younger players, what was he saying about younger players?
He was basically saying that they're too buddy, like they're all like just doing stuff for IG and all that kind of stuff. Basically saying that they're not really like competitors, how like
the old generation.
Yeah.
I think
they're not. They
I
just
think
go through the motions.
I think there's just levels in it in terms of like the superstar young players, like the ones we were just talking about. Like I feel as though Luka cares about where he comes. I feel as though people like Trey Young, they care.
Yeah, Giannis cares.
Giannis cares. You know what I mean? These guys are like 22, 23, whatever how old they are. Like they care in it. But I just feel as though when you're not winning,
yeah.
What can you really do?
And plus, what Kay was trying to say that during the game, like while they're like battling, like they'll be like trying to do like some body stuff. When back in the day, these guys trying to rip each other's heads off.
Man,
exactly. That's what
if you're playing someone on a basketball court, and you could be friends, but you want to cook that person.
Yeah.
Cook them, then shake hands afterwards. You know what I mean?
That's what he was trying to say, basically.
Yeah. Like I don't have to like show love in no game. Even if you pick up basketball and you're playing another team, bro, you want to win. You don't want to just play and be like, do you know what I mean? Be friendly. No, I'm trying to win. Like, I'm trying to cook you so I can banter you afterwards.
Yeah. That's all. Can we say what? We wrapping up here?
Yeah.
Cool. That's episode 14 of We Cool Game.
It's done.
Signing out.